You're in my eyes.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we're about to talk about the film The Babadook.
We are.
Tell me what it was about.
It's about this little family living in a little creepy house. It's quite a big house, actually.
That's because there's only a mum and a son living in it.
It seems
That was some
bigger.
exposition I snuck in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I hope they don't read any books, which they do, and that calls a ghost. That's the story. So yeah.
You beat me to it. Yeah. Yes, that's effectively the story.
If it is a ghost. I don't know what it is. They never really say, like a
It's
demon-y
more of a
thing.
poltergeisty kind of
It's more of a
thing.
boogeyman. Is it the boogeyman or the bogeyman? Because
Well,
when
it
I think of the
depends where you're
bogeyman,
from.
I think of something that lives up your nose.
I think the Americans call them
When I think of the
bogeyman.
boogeyman, I just think of a guy who likes to
Dancing,
dance.
yeah, disco stew.
Neither of them sounds scary.
Disco
One sounds
stew.
snotty and one sounds sweaty.
Hmm.
They call something, and something starts like, you know...
It's the
causing-
Babadook, which is an anagram
Of... Dookabab.
or a bad book, which is the name of Darren's blog.
I write a blog.
It's called A Demon's Voice, but the blog article
It's
about
fine.
this.
Anyway, so... Did you enjoy the film The Babadook?
I saw it
Yeah, I know. I bought it.
on DVD,
My
and
DVD.
I thought it was very, very good.
I would agree with you on that.
Would you strengthen the very good part?
Yes, I would. I
You
put
would.
more emphasis on the words very and good.
Right.
You got it right.
Right.
Yes, what did you like about it? Why would you say it was very good?
I enjoyed everything, especially the young boy.
Oh dear.
I knew you might have a problem with that, but
Well, I think he was an amazing actor, or at least he gave an amazing performance.
they did. Sorry.
There was only one.
Sorry.
The mum was good as well, if
They
that's
all
what you
did.
meant.
Yeah, I just meant like the whole production was very well
Yes.
done.
I liked that it had room for plenty of interpretations of its subtext, and it certainly had subtext.
That's been most of the internet chatter.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody just saying like, "No, you're wrong."
No,
you're wrong.
I
That's a good
think
thing.
that 50% of the internet chat regarding the Babadook is intelligent people saying, this is my theory, that's my theory. And the other 50% of people
Yeah.
going, it's dead boring, it's
No,
slow,
it's just
nothing
a ghost,
happened,
yeah.
where was the gore?
Hmm.
Nothing happened.
That's mostly, yeah, that's about right. But there was a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Give us an
how
example.
deep? Well, how deep do you want to go into it? Because I could just go for that main thing that I mentioned
Well,
earlier on.
don't do spoilers, so
Okay.
you can't talk
Well,
about the end.
Okay, that's fine. But like, okay, so the Babadook essentially, and this is what like most people have kind of come to the conclusion of, and you'll read about it if you go onto the blog. Essentially, the fact that the guy died at the start of the father. Is there a reason why? Is there a reason why it kind of manifested itself at that point, the Babadook?
Why the book turned up? Well, it depends on your version of what you're watching, doesn't it? Because it could just be, well, there could be another reason, or it could be because it's all in her head.
And things are just coming to a point.
Yeah, or it could be because it's coming up to an anniversary of the dad's death, if you feel that he might be somehow involved in it.
That's true, because she's always celebrated the kid's birthday on a different day. Obviously,
The kids are lucky that it's even getting his birthday celebrated, because kids don't know that you're meant to celebrate birthdays because they're kids.
that's true.
If I ever have kids, they're going to be about 10 before they know they're supposed to be getting presents for Christmas and
The
birthdays.
10th is going to be the
Yeah.
first birthday.
25th of December is going to be hide under the stairs day.
Right.
Whilst
For the whole day.
I watch TV and stuff.
Yeah.
They can listen to Die Hard through
You
the
can
wall,
celebrate that.
but they're not watching it.
Die Hard's a Christmas film, though.
Of course it is, that's why I said it. I will be enjoying
You
Christmas.
having your child at Christmas.
No, but it will exist during Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to have a child and kill it on the 24th. And I'll have another one that year, the next year.
Right, okay.
So yes, this was a film about a woman having a mental breakdown, and the ghost is, or whatever it is, the
It's an
Babadook is
interpretation,
sort
right?
of representative of her issues and the way she's been bottling everything up and suddenly it's all exploding out. And it's kind of about how, when women, I mean, it's parents in general, but it does tend to be the mums. Well, mums when they are a single, when they just have a kid, if they're going to go mad.
Is this the stereotype that you're describing?
Yeah.
Okay.
They tend to drown the baby in the bath.
Not tend to.
Do you know anyone that's done such a thing? That's a yes. Whereas dads tend to just go out and shoot everybody. And obviously this is a woman. So I think it's about a woman who's about to sort of kill her child in the house. And the demon is representative of that.
That's possibly true.
I'm not saying that every single parent will kill their child, whether it be shoot them in a car or... I mean, the thing is, when dads go mad and kill, it tends not to be a single parent thing. It tends to be he kills the wife as well.
Yeah,
he just goes mental and shoots the house up.
Which is worse, yeah. Is it worse?
Well, I suppose he's killed more people, so yeah. Whereas when it's the mum, it's in the bath.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or they shake him dead hard.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Yeah. Louise Woodward style.
Yep. And she wasn't even the mum.
No.
She only had to look after her for a night.
I know, yeah. Imagine losing your rag that fast.
I know, well, I can. I'll definitely be the one to keep an eye out for. So, yes, the people think that it could be about her having a mental breakdown and not being able to deal with her issues. Other people think it's like the dad was a wizard and he's kind of manipulating and he wrote the book and stuff. Anyway, everyone's...
I don't like that theory.
Well, what's your theory then?
The other one where she's depressed in this... Because the whole point of the Babadook, which it tells her at one point in the book that the more that she denies the Babadook, the worse it will get and the stronger it will get, which is
all about
synonymous
burying your
to
problems.
Yeah, like depression and stuff. If you try
or just burying all your problems.
and that as well.
Not dealing with them, like bottling everything up.
Yeah. So you either
I won't
freak out and kill each other,
ruin
or
the end, but
get help.
it suggests that, well, there's either one of two outcomes. She either succumbs to her issues and kills the kid, or she learns to deal with it somehow.
A lot of people say that the kid is also like the cause of the problems as well, because obviously the kid's mental in the weirdest ways. Like,
I don't think he's mental.
Do you not reckon?
I think he's interesting. I think that sometimes you get kids and I just think like, oh god, that child is so boring. Whereas that one,
this
I
kid
reckon I
isn't
could get on with.
boring.
He's got an imagination. Like, yeah. I don't think he's crazy.
And he makes weapons out of like random objects.
Yeah,
and stuff.
if I knew that kid, I think he was really cool. I think like, how the fuck has he made that weird catapult thing out of it?
How? Yeah, just rope and stuff.
Yeah, like Wallace and Gromit meets Home Alone.
Yeah. But because of the kind of stress that he's putting the mum under, because obviously he doesn't get on well with people at school and stuff like that. So
yeah, but maybe he's not getting on well with people at school because he's got a mum who's not treating him properly, and so she's raised not crazy, but she's
not crazy, but
you know,
she's neglectful of his needs and only kind of catering to her own. Has your mum ever done anything like that?
Not that I can think of. Why are you trying to imply something that would make me not want to say it?
No.
No,
just the way you've turned out is all.
Oh no, I've turned out fine. Did you find the film scary? It's a horror film, don't forget.
Yes.
It scared you because you're quite the coward when it comes to films.
I am quite the coward when
quite
it comes
the yellow belly.
I do this thing. I've got a little trick that
you just hide in the corner and go la 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 la.
Yeah, no more film.
That trick ruins it for everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I've got a trick, and it's gonna ruin my. It's gonna ruin how you think that I take in films, but I'm fine with it.
You blur your eyes.
Have I told you before?
No, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I blur my eyes or just cross my eyes. So,
so if I look at you during a scary scene, you're just gonna be like,
no, the tongue won't be out. But yeah, I'll be.
You'll look like a proper gizoid.
I'll be going like that, and everything's clear.
Yeah.
But it's separate and it's a little bit blurry.
Yeah. Do you really do that?
Yeah.
I think that would be scarier for me if I looked at you doing that during a horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that helps me get past things. Now, I noticed that there wasn't as many kind of, easy jump scares.
There's no jump scares in it, I don't think.
Exactly. There was a couple, like, where... Oh, no, wait. No, I don't think there was. It's just really creepy moments that, like, come out of the blue sort of thing, like...
I don't think anything comes out of the blue.
There's that thing on the roof.
Yeah, but it's built up. It's not like it appears.
Oh, yeah, it's like a...
You're waiting for it to arrive.
Okay. I've seen films, and it's like... The scary moment is the fact that she's walking through her kitchen and all of a sudden all the pans start dropping off the walls and stuff. And it's like, I think it was like, what's the one with the Paranormal Activity and stuff like that? They always use all the jump scares and stuff. And it's so cheap. It is the
jump scares are fine.
I hate them.
Why? Well,
and I don't hate them because I'm a sensitive being. I hate them because it's the cheapest thing.
No, but
Faces at the Window is even worse.
Well, there was
I think.
No, I think Faces at the Window. I think that Woman in Black went a bit mental, and that's all it did. Is anytime there's a reflective surface, there's going to be something in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's the bit in the Babadook where she looks across at the neighbour and she sees the thing in the
back.
Exactly. What's the difference between that and a face in the window?
No, I think it's a bit cheap as well.
Oh, you're wrong.
It kind of
so
amounts
basically,
to
you don't want
nothing,
any horror techniques in your horror film?
I do. It's just...
So no jump scares, no subtle things in the background.
I think I just find them really cheap because it really hones
Well, it
in.
depends how they're done.
It hones in the very act of jumping
Yeah.
and having like.
Well, yeah, if it's just a jump.
I'm talking about like the tacky.
Okay, well, I'll give you an example of a good jump scare.
I'll finish the sentence sooner or later. Go on.
The bit in The Descent where they first see the monster. And
Yeah,
it's like the black and
the
the night vision, and then like pan and it's right behind her.
Yeah,
that's a
reveal. Yeah, but it's
it's prolonged. It goes on to something else. It's not like
Yeah.
something that's the end of it.
Yeah.
You know, like it. So I think that it's okay to surprise people with horror. It's just annoying when it's like somebody creeping and somebody goes, "Bro, did you see the monster yet?"
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Okay, so what's your point?
Okay, nothing. I just find it really kind of. It's a little bit reckless. I think
Reckless.
Yeah.
What, for people's hearts?
exactly. But also because it hones in on that most kind of primal fear of something being in the dark. It's the fear of the unknown, and then it manifesting in a face or something, which is exactly what you're evolutionary trained to be
that's
afraid
a good thing,
of.
surely.
It's good, but it's also cheap because you'll always manage to scare somebody with
Not
that
always.
technique.
They don't in The Woman in Black.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit lackluster, to say the least.
People like The Woman in Black. I don't know why.
A lot of people like
Boring?
it. I think it's because of that. I think it's because it
I think
feels a
yeah.
bit. It feels deep. It's like it's made to look deep and stuff, but it's just a bit
Rubbish.
Ends up at the train station like in
I
Harry
know.
Potter again.
Literally can't look after his kid for more than a day
I know.
without
Maybe
killing
it's
it.
again. Yeah.
I think that the Babadook is original, but uses several cliches or tropes that we'll have seen. Should I be whispering this to you?
No. I thought you were reading it off something.
Oh no.
Go on.
Uses several. I thought you were giving your ear. Like
No,
it uses
yeah.
several tropes, like the crazy parent with the issues is a bit like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, and the other examples are like other examples.
That's true.
Yeah,
I've heard them before.
What else are there?
You mentioned that at the time, The Shining one.
Yeah.
Do you think it's very accurate or just a fleeting?
And there's the pukey bit like in The Exorcist, and the hovering the crucifix over the bed like in The Exorcist. And I think that they're fine because that they're interesting, because if you've got a theory about whatever the subtext is, the tropes become original because you're trying to work out how they relate to whatever your theory of it is, theory of the film is.
Right.
So that's a point that somebody could bring up maybe in this video about that film.
What references to him being a wizard were there?
Well, there were. This isn't my theory.
And all that.
I wrote that. Well, there's this sort of suggestion that he was an entertainer of some kind by the fact that he's got, these sort of top hats and canes and things like that. And the fact that the kid is obsessed with being a magician, which might be him trying to seek the approval of, what he thinks his dad might have liked. And then there's the appearance of the magical book, which, if you're thinking of those two things, maybe was written by the dad, who shows up a couple of times, which might be a suggestion that he's a real ghost, or he's somehow found magic powers to get through the afterlife,
Maybe.
or he's manipulating things somehow. So there's that all those.
there's a few little.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not guaranteed. Anyway,
what was with? I know it's dragging on. What was with that the police officer with like the really dark eyes and like the fingers?
No, she had fingers. She had
fingers, but he had really dark eyes, and like those
Maybe
people
he was
like
just
laughing at her
tired.
and stuff.
Well, that could have been the Babadook manipulating the situation, or it could have been her hallucinating, or maybe they were just really bad police people. At the end of the day, police people in America have done worse than laugh at somebody who's walked in. They've shot them.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into it now, but yeah, it's a very interesting film. Basically, there's lots of things to take from it, and there's even more information about the story in the film. So you should watch it, and especially watch the end, because we've mostly talked about the middling and the start.
Because we don't want to spoil the end.
Yeah, that's why we didn't talk about the end. But there's key things regarding it,
Obviously.
In the film itself.
Anyway. Bye. Bye.
Don't make me swear.
Well, don't swear.